Don't give up on your fucking goals. And if you made a mistake, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going.
Let's do it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the CW Clinic. I actually know what camera I'm on now, so I'm speaking to the camera properly, or so I think. Episode 81.
Wow.
I'm actually really fired up for this one.
Yeah.
It really led in from episode 80, to be honest, and everyone will be hearing this on January 11th,
Yep.
all right? So you're roughly halfway through your first month of 2021.
Congrats.
Yeah. Don't give up on your fucking goals. And if you made a mistake, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Over the past month, we've learned how to understand ourselves to set the goals, how to accomplish those goals, how to save money. Now, I want to teach you how to fundamentally invest money. Now, I think it's safe to say, all right, I am not a financial advisor. All right?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I am not a financial advisor. Let me say that for Mike, what am I not?
You are not a financial advisor.
Guys, DowntimeTV, big fucking shout out, producing the show. Mike is on the mic
Yes, I am. Hey, everybody.
and a
Hey.
camera.
Yeah. We didn't mean to do this for the second time in a row, but it just happened that way.
Mike, do you know any financial advisors?
I would consider, to me, a financial advisor my brother. So, no, I don't know. No.
Okay, all right.
I don't have any.
Tony, do you know any financial
You're the
advisors?
closest one.
No. Matt? Paola? No? All right.
No,
No.
see-
The only person in the room that knows financial advisors is me.
It's Christopher.
Guys, be very careful where you get your financial advice from, okay? Let me tell you something. The last person that you want to get your financial advice from, the last person, is someone that you would not trade lives with, okay? If someone is not in the position that you would be like, you know what? I would trade spots with that person financially. Do not take their financial advice, okay? Your aunt that makes $30,000 a year that wants to give you financial advice,
Oh, yeah.
don't fucking listen to her.
Yeah, no.
Okay? We're talking about the context of investments, okay? Someone that makes $30,000 a year
No offense.
probably isn't investing any money,
Yes.
nor has enough to invest on a fundamental level
Right.
at that age. You're making 30 grand and you're 22, good for you. Stay at your parents' house, to have minimal expenses, fucking save that money and invest that money. Okay? And I'm going to tell you a couple of ways and a couple of areas to keep your fucking eyes on. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. Did I study finance? I did. Have I run multi-million-dollar budgets? Yes. Yeah, I think I could just leave it there.
I would say that
Yeah, just
if
leave it
there's
there.
if there's someone who is qualified to take advice from, it's you. I think that's the best way to. And anyone listening, take it with your own grain. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to listen to everything Chris is saying, but this is someone you could rely on, is what we're saying.
And in all fairness, I have been wrong on this show. All right, let's get vulnerable for a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back in November, I told everybody listening, including everyone in this room, that by November 22nd, the state of Connecticut will shut down the economy again.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. Everything else in 2020, I've been right about. Everything. In 2019, I was forecasting the recession and or depression that's here.
Without even knowing of the COVID.
Without even knowing COVID. I just saw it coming. I mean, well, we've explained that.
Yes. Go back in the other episodes.
So, listen, even if I'm wrong about one thing that I teach you today, everything else I'm going to be right about, okay? And if you decide to invest your money into anything that I'm telling you about, listen, when you make some money, right? Say you make 10, 20, 50 grand, 100 grand, maybe your first million, right? Come find me.
Yes.
Let's talk.
Yes.
Let's talk because you've done well.
Yeah.
All right. If you make 10 grand off something that I teach right now, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really accessible, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really accessible. I talk to everyone.
But I will say, you better come ready. Don't waste his time.
Well, if you listen to this show, you know I'm going to call you out on your bullshit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like to the new people that are reaching out to Chris, you better come ready though.
Yeah,
my brother witnessed it firsthand, and you better be ready.
Jake?
Yeah.
What did he witness?
When he first called you?
Oh, yeah.
He was like,
is he still mad? Was he mad?
oh, no, he called me excited. He was like, I just reeled in the big fish.
I remember that.
I just reeled him in. He's like, we got to be on our A game though. Like we have to be. He's like, I called him. I could just tell he was like doing something. Like he was like just busy in the background. He's like, first thing he says to me is, Jake, just want you to know I'm a very busy man. Jake's like, oh, okay. Well, then you know what? I'll just send you an email, blah, blah. And Chris goes, Jake, I just told you I'm a very busy man.
You've got me on the phone.
Yes.
Let's go.
What you have? He said you have 2 minutes to explain this podcast to me. Go.
Yeah.
And then now we're here.
Yeah. And
So
look
I
at
think you did a good job.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. And look at the relationship that we've all built.
Oh my gosh.
And we're all helping each other.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the best part. And,
Oh, yeah.
And I miss Jake.
Oh, he'll be here soon. Yeah.
What up,
We
Jake?
miss you, Jake.
What up, Jake?
Jakey Poo.
Yeah, so be ready, come at me, but in reality, if you take this advice and you capitalize on it, I'm happy for you, and I'm clapping for you, and I'm rooting for you, and I'm just super excited for you to be financially gaining
Yes.
momentum. Because the small wins, the $10,000 wins, the $20,000 wins, those are small wins, guys. Those small wins, when they start adding up and you make 20 here, 50 here, 100 there, a mil there, that's when you start fucking making some momentum. And that's when you have more money to reinvest. But before we start getting ahead of ourselves,
Yes.
let's not talk about reinvestment. Let's talk about investment. Okay. In 2021 through 2025 specifically, you're going to see a lot of shifts in a lot of different industries. Okay. And what we're going to talk about are some opportunities, risky and safe, to put your money in, to invest your money in. Now, if you haven't listened to episode 80, go back to episode 80. No, stop the show right here.
Right now.
Stop the show right here. Go back to episode 80. Learn how to save your money. And then turn this back on right here at this mark, which is what mark?
I'd say like 10 minutes.
10 minutes in. And learn some opportunities to invest your money. Okay? Guys, this isn't a plug to me. Don't invest your money in me. Don't.
Yeah.
Invest your money in what I'm about to teach you. And then call me when you make some money.
And I think, I'm sorry to cut you off, Chris, but I think the best way for people to understand too is like Chris could charge you for this information.
I charge $1,000 an hour for phone calls.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he's doing this to just help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So take that into your mindset when you're listening to this stuff. Maybe these investments aren't for you. Maybe certain things aren't for you. But at the end of the day, this is free education. This is him just trying to help.
I actually trade my time for this, right?
Yeah.
So in reality, it's costing me money.
Right.
It's costing me time to be at this position of trying to educate everyone how to invest their money to make money. Like look at the silver lining in there, right?
Yeah.
But I am in the position in life to where I can do it, and I want to do it. And even though you guys are hearing this on January 11th, I'll give you a little hint. It's still 2020. All right. We still got a couple days before 2021. And that's why Mike and I and everyone at downtimeTV and Paola at Warrior Consulting are here trying to get this information out to everybody so you can set yourselves up for success.
Right.
Now, I'm going to lead into the first area of big returns, okay? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's save that for a second. Let's talk about something safe, a safe investment. Guys, a lot of investments aren't safe. Some safe investments are CDs and bonds. They're low yield, meaning you're not going to really make a lot of money on your money. You make 2%, 3%, which a lot of normal, average Americans put their money in bonds and CDs because they know their money is safe. And normal thinking Americans think, okay, if I can make 3% on money, I'm making a little bit of money. You know, like I invested some money from my mom last year. We took like 70 grand and we put it in a CD for her. And she came out after 12 months with like 2 grand extra. And she's like, that's bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Let me do this. So I took another 50,000 of her dollars. And within 3 months, I made 10 grand for her just on watches. But that's not the point. You could take 50 grand and turn it into $1 million. All right. If you took 50 grand and put it into the stock market at the bottom in March in certain companies, you could be a multimillionaire right now.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you where to keep your eyes for 2021 to 2025. All right. You're
welcome.
The safe bet where you're not going to lose any money. Okay. You're going to make a little bit and you can actually have something cool to look at is gold and silver.
Yes.
Okay. Gold and silver do historically well when the dollar is not doing well.
Right.
When you have this monstrous amount of stimulus money getting pumped into the economy from the Federal Reserve, just literally dollars being printed off to put into the pockets of Americans because everyone's whining that they want more than $600.
Please help me.
$2,000 because you're not taking it upon yourself to have additional revenue streams and you're depending on one revenue stream, which is your main job. Okay. What you're doing is you're asking for the value of the dollar to be diminished because you're bitching and moaning that you want and deserve this money. Okay, I understand. However, you can't get past yourself enough to realize that 30, 40 years down the road, your children's generation has to pay back the inflation of this fake money that's being pumped into the economy because the Rothschilds want a return on their investment. Now, when you do that, when a privatized bank starts pumping money in because in this case the American public are whining about money that they want because they don't have the foresight to go get a second revenue stream or a third revenue stream, which really isn't that hard. And I'm literally teaching you how to take that $2,000 that you're about to get from the economy, from the government, and invest it. Okay, a really safe way to do it is to put it in gold and silver because you whining about your $2,000 that you deserve, you're literally the problem to why the dollar's being diminished.
Yeah.
Okay? If you don't like that and I offended you, it's not my intent to upset you. It's my intent to open your eyes. And if you're triggered, good, you can be moved. Okay? You shouldn't be depending on the motherfucking government. You should be putting your goddamn head down and grinding and figuring out how to supplement your income. And we're talking about how to do that right now. Now, when you get that money or when you have money to invest, a really safe way to invest money is to put it into bullion specifically or gold stock. But bullion you can actually hold on to, right? Buy gold bullion, buy silver bullion, buy gold bars. You guys see like Conor McGregor, he shows his fucking safe of gold bullion. Yeah, he's a smart motherfucker.
Right,
he knows what's going on. He's also wearing gold on his wrists.
Yep,
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
and what 7 years ago, he had no money.
Nothing. His girl was driving him to train UFC.
All right, so let's just leave it at that. A really safe investment, okay? A really safe investment is commodities. Specifically gold and silver. I prefer bullion. Gold, if you look at the 10-year chart, has gone up considerably, and it will go up slow. You will make money on your money. You will. and you transfer your cash to gold. It's not going anywhere. Your cash is just going into the gold, but the gold will increase in value as the continuation of the dollar declines. Okay, economics 101. Macroeconomics. Dollar goes down, gold goes up. Very safe investment strategy.
Right.
All right. Now, hopefully, I'm actually getting a phone call about an investment.
The irony.
They'll wait.
Yes.
Anyways, let's talk about something a little bit more, and this is my perspective, guys. And this is my perspective. If you want to make a lot of money, all right, you have a lot of opportunity coming in 2021 and 2025. And this is why I taught you in episode 80, to save your money. Okay, because now we're going to talk about investing your money in a manner that is a little bit more risky. However, where there's risk,
This is a great reward.
There's a great reward. What I foresee happening is, and to be honest, I thought it would have happened at the end of 2020, but it looks like it will be happening around Q2, Q3 of 2021. What you're going to see is an entire residential stock market collapse, specifically of single-family homes and small investment properties, 2-family, 3-family, 4-family, and more. It's not going to be limited to that. Commercial real estate has already dropped. LA, San Francisco, Miami, New York City, gone, done, over. Right? Your residential real estate is going to shift so incredibly much that I'm comparing it to the biggest shift of wealth in real estate to Andrew Jackson's purchase of the Louisiana Territory in 1803, where, just talking about Louisiana specifically, he purchased for $15 million, which is $345 million in today's dollars.
Yep.
$345 million for Louisiana at 65 cents an acre. Most Americans...
An acre.
Most Americans live on about an acre, okay? I would venture to say.
On average, right?
65 cents for an acre. Okay. Now, all right, he purchased a lot of land him and Napoleon, and there was a lot of issues going on.
Yeah.
But fundamentally speaking, it was the biggest shift in real estate to date until all Americans that are in default on their mortgages lose their homes in 2021. We have approximately 10 million Americans current to, what was it, November?
Since March. November was
Yeah.
the last,
March 2020 to November 2020. We have 9.9 million Americans
right now.
in default, not deference, in default on their mortgages. Okay? That means that they haven't paid their mortgage since March. Guess what? Banks are going to get their money. Houses, single-family homes are not built for families.
No.
They're built for banks.
Yep.
Okay? And when everything catches up in 2021, the 2021 model cars catch up, and the 20% inflation on the car industry drops, and the court systems catch up. And you can actually go into the courts because everyone's been vaccinated and so on and so forth, and everything starts catching up. What you're going to see is single-family homes in default and owners claiming bankruptcy to wipe out their debt. Okay? And when you do that, banks are going to get their money. And what they're going to do is they're going to sell the homes for what?
Pennies.
Pennies on the dollar.
To the big boys.
To the big boys. Now, if you've heard me speak about this, you know that Jeff Bezos started in March.
Who's that?
Jeff Bezos buying trailer parks. Now, why did he start buying trailer parks? Okay, because he knows that everyone's going to start losing their homes. And when they start losing their homes, they're going to have to downsize. And they're not going to get into apartments because they're going bankrupt. But where can they get rents?
Trailer parks.
In trailer parks.
Jesus Christ.
Then he's going to go and scoop up all of the single family homes, just like the other big players like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett cashed in like 50% of his assets in March to have billions of dollars on hand.
Ready to go.
For real estate. If you watch the key hitters and the heavy hitters, they're ahead. They know. I've been talking about this for a year. I was wrong on the timing. I thought it was going to be in 2020. It's going to be in 2021. I'm not Jeff Bezos. I'm not Warren Buffett.
No.
But I fucking watch them like a hawk. And I watch industries like a hawk. Now, not only are you going to have families that are losing their homes, but you also have guys like Como in New York that say, you don't have to pay your rent, Mr. Renter. Don't worry about it. But you know what? Fuck the landlords. We're not going to go bail them out with any money. So now what's going to happen is we know that all these multifamilies are going to come up for auction and bankruptcy by the landlords. And then Como and his people are going to come in and scoop up that real estate. It's literally a system to take the money away, the assets away from the middle class, single family homes, duplex, 3-family homes, 4-family homes. Take the assets away from the middle class. The wealthy come in and scoop it up. It's not the first time it's happened.
And it won't be the last.
The Louisiana Purchase. I mean, granted, there was a nation of people that we're not going to really, kind of like discuss how fucked up that was.
Yeah.
All Native Americans hate Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
I know I've served with Native Americans, like true Dakotas from the North Dakota that I would watch sage themselves before we went into battle type shit. Like true Native Americans won't even carry $20 bills. They won't. They won't carry $20 bills. Hates Andrew Jackson.
Well, I mean, yeah, understandably.
So, and I'm not exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not comparing the Native Americans and what happened to them to the middle class in the sense of like same situation, but there is a connection. The Native Americans were literally fucked without lube in 1803 and for several hundred years prior.
Yeah.
And so will the middle class. And what that's going to do is in real estate, open up a lot of opportunity to purchase real estate for pennies on the dollar. A guy like me, I might just take my house that I have, throw it on the market right before this happens, go room with my mom or a friend or whatever. I live alone. It's just Penelope. Take that $500,000 of leverage and credit and pick up a 5-family home. Why? Because it will put an extra $5,000 a month into my pocket and I will live in an apartment. Because I've lived in worse situations. And then you take that $5,000 a month and you pay down the principal. And then you have equity. And then you take that equity and you roll it into another 5-family. And then you pay that down. And then you take that equity and you roll it into another 5-family, and then all of a sudden you have millions of dollars worth of assets and millions of dollars worth of net worth. 2021 to 2025. Watch the real estate market. It's coming. I would say within the next 6 months. And I could be wrong. It might be 2022. It could be. It depends. It really depends on Joey when he comes in.
Right.
And the vaccinations and how all these motherfuckers react.
How are you?
And so on. Yeah, exactly. And how they all react. And that's why I'm saying 2021 to 2025.
Yeah.
You need to watch the real estate market specifically along with the rest of the markets we're going to talk about. You're going to see the biggest shift of wealth to date since 1803. 1803. Almost 200 years on the mark. Look at that.
Wow.
History repeats itself.
Oh, my goodness.
No fucking shit.
Yeah.
Spanish flu, Great Depression.
Oh.
Huh.
I know. See, Chris, I knew we'd get along when we first met.
Huh.
I looked at Paula. I said, he's like an older me that went to war. Like,
And that's why Mike has me displaying my gun.
Yes.
Guns are good.
Yes.
Guns are good.
I love it.
If you don't agree with me, please let's chat.
Yes.
I want to enlighten you.
Yes.
Guns are sexy and good looking and feel nice and shoot well. All right,
Technology,
Mike.
dude.
Technology.
Like I say, because
this is up your alley, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sorta, yes and no, but I'm with you. You put me onto some stuff that we're gonna talk about, but I think people should be on the lookout for real estate. But I think it's now time to endeavor and show these people a little bit of other things, other cool options. A little outside the box thinking. Right?
Excuse me. Listen, dude, it's right up your alley, and I know you're a gamer.
Yeah, I am.
And you're also into fitness.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I want you specifically to watch this VR AI market that's coming. Okay. And I'm going to talk about how it's pillared between gaming and fitness and then the connection between the two. But basically, guys, what you have happening here is another two industries that are very up and coming. Okay. Fitness is completely and utterly changed. AI has been developing over the past 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now you have entry level into the markets. You have robots. You have robots taking people's jobs. A very fundamental example of this is when you go to Whole Foods or when you go to Stop and Shop, you now have more checkout ability, self-checkout wise, than through a person.
Yep.
And that's not even a robot. That's a machine. But AI is starting to rapidly advance. Okay. And what you have here is you have artificial intelligence that's really beginning to go. Now, let's just look at it this way. Let's use Jeff Bezos for an example. Jeff Bezos, does anyone know what his initial market was?
Books.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've studied Jeff. That's
yes.
right. I forgot. Jeff saw an opportunity in putting books into the end user's hands.
Yeah.
Now, not only is he in books and food and real estate, and he has about 1 million employees, and fitness, and everything fucking else, but he's in AI. He's also going to probably be like the first or second dude to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
like behind Elon.
Yeah, I think.
Or Elon might shoot him up first.
I think Elon will get there first.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's my guy.
Because his companies are 100% technology based.
Yeah.
Not that Bezos isn't, but he's. But Musk is the mind.
Yes, he's there. He's the chief engineer
behind it. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He leads the space exploration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't believe Bezos does. I believe Bezos is more of a CEO of everything, or the president, or however you want to call it.
Getting there of the world.
But I believe, yeah, exactly. But Musk is going to get there first, or I believe so. And I could be wrong, but whatever. Anyone want to take a bet?
I would say I'm with you. I mean, Musk is my guy. Like, you guys know that. Like, I'm on my Musk grind right now. That's what I tell everybody, where I just don't leave this place and I just work. His concept of the more you work, the quicker you'll get to where you want to get. Simple mathematics.
Yeah, and so what we're going to do is, you're absolutely right.
Tony's making fun of me.
Is he?
Yeah.
Tony, what do you think about Musk?
No, honestly, I agree completely with Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On that one issue.
The one thing.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, but yeah, Musk is getting there. It's his mission.
Yeah. So let's jump back on here. So we talked about gold. We talked about real estate. And before I get into AI and VR, guys, the real estate's going to happen. 10 million Americans right now are going to lose their homes.
Yeah.
So, families.
Yeah.
Average middle class America.
Yeah.
Who's also the same generation of people that have to pay back the debt for the stimulus that's
about to come out
again. Okay. While the Rothschilds sit back and collect the
laugh
return on investment over the next 100 years, middle class will be paying it while they don't have a home to live in. That's your
They'll
children.
be living in Bezos' trailer parks.
Guys, that's your children.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your fucking children.
Yeah.
Right? And that's Bezos' grandchildren that are set up for success. But anyways, two other industries that I want you to keep an eye on is AI and VR.
Yeah.
Right? And let's use the fitness industry as an example. And ever since my show came out about why I closed my gym and the future of fitness, I've actually had a lot of my friends argue me and tell me that I'm wrong about it. And I'm cool with that. Like, I can see their perspective. Actually, one of my professors from college, like I was on the phone with him the other day when the snowstorm was coming, and because he likes to ski, and we were talking, and he's like, I don't believe you're right. I believe you're very wrong. And he taught me exercise science. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, wow.
He's been a trainer for like 25 years. And I'm like, dude, okay. Whatever. I respect everyone's opinion. However, if you respect mine and you want to take financial advice from me, watch the fitness industry. Okay.
Yeah.
You already have an industry leader. Okay. Remember, prior to COVID, 81% of Americans never stepped foot in a gym. 19% of Americans had gym memberships. Now you're going to have a push to be healthy after COVID.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody is already building their home gyms and exercising at home. Now you have companies that are capitalizing on it. Peloton capitalized on it. Amazon came in and slapped their fucking bigger cock down.
Yeah, literally.
Amazon has Amazon Live. You go on the TV for free. You can work out with your favorite influencer trainer like Jillian Michaels, who knows absolutely nothing about nutrition and very little about exercise science. You have these people that are going to be your favorite celebrity trainers for free on Amazon Live, and all you have to do is pay for Amazon, which is what? $9.99 a month?
Yeah, it's cheap as fuck.
$9.99 a month. You have your industry leaders. You have your Prime Bike, which is undercutting Peloton. And then you have the industry leader right now, which is Lululemon. Their stock price is approximately $360. Mike, can you Google that?
Right now, stock right now?
Let's see what their stock price is closing at today. Who has the mirror? Okay, so you put the mirror in your home, and you have a virtual trainer. They're going to close up at $353. I was off by $7. Okay, I don't own stock in Lulu. I do not own stock in Lulu. Where'd they open at? 342. 342. Yeah. They're up $10 today. That's in one day. Okay. Put that into perspective, guys. This is your industry leader of virtual, what is it? VR?
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality. Thank you.
No worries.
You put the mirror in your house.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have someone broadcast how to train right in front of you in your house on the mirror while you can look at yourself.
Yeah.
And there's a holographic image of a live person or recorded person teaching you how to exercise. They are the industry leaders right now.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is how fitness is shifting. All right. Just keep your eyes open, guys. This is where fitness is going. I do not believe that Lulu is going to continue to be the industry leader. I do not. You have up and coming companies called, I have to get my prompt screen here.
Virtuix creators.
Virtuix creators.
Of Omni Entertainment System.
Thank you. Now that's the crossover.
Yeah.
But let's pause that. What's the other one? Isn't there another
Tonal.
one?
Tonal.
It's basically Lulu's mirror, but it has arms with cables on it that you can actually use resistance with, right? So Lulu, say you needed some resistance, you had some dumbbells or some bands, okay? This system by Tonal, I might be pronouncing it wrong, actually has arms on it like gym equipment with handles and cables that you can digitally set the resistance
Yeah, it's fucking
on.
crazy.
You mount it on your wall. Maybe you buy a bench or a bench comes with it, and someone comes on and teaches you how to exercise. All right. it's like your Bowflex of 2021 is really what it is.
Yeah, actually.
It kind of looks like a sex bench.
It does.
It also doubles as a workbench or a sex bench, depending on what you call it.
Whatever you need it for.
Whatever you fucking need it
What is it
for.
called? You can jailbreak the tonal.
Yeah. I want to see fucking, what's his name? The toughest guy in the whole world. Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see Chuck Norris do an infomercial on this. Like, do you guys remember when he used to do
Oh,
it?
he was like on top of the world. There was
Right.
like memes like, I heard that when Chuck Norris was born, Chuck Norris gave birth to himself. Like certain funny things like
He
that.
came out of himself?
Yeah, like literally.
Powell, you're cracking up right now. Whoa.
She
Is it the
like
sex bench?
the sex bench and the Chuck Norris image of him on the sex bench. Yeah.
You know, but like getting back to what we're talking about here is, guys, I'm turning you on to this shit because that company will surpass Lulu. And guess what? That's not going to be the industry leader.
No.
This is just the beginning of fitness 100% or whatever, 98% based at home. At home. At home. Big gyms are done. Will there be a need for them? Sure. There will be people that hang around and hang on, of course, gym owners. But the majority, good luck, guys. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
But the majority of the people that are going to be exercising are going to be exercising from the comfort of their home because they're comfortable in their home. And because the motherfucking government has now told you
Yeah.
to stay home. In some countries, 3 times, like Britain.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
This is a global economy. This isn't just America, people. Okay. These companies, Tonal and Lulu Mirror and Amazon Live, okay, are not going to be the industry leaders over the next 5 years. However, they are the preliminary, they are the foundation, they are the beginning of the shift of fitness.
Right.
And this is exactly what I saw a year ago. And I said, fuck this. Jeff Bezos, you can have the fitness industry. Okay. And here's the interesting piece. Now you have companies that are crossing the bridge from industry to industry. And you have companies like Virtuix that have been known for virtual reality gaming on a commercial level. Like you would go to like a commercial gaming store or a commercial gaming facility, and you would basically go into these individual pods and you'd put on your virtual reality screen headset and you would run around and shoot people like first person shooters, which are pretty much the most, coveted game. But now what these guys are starting to do is they're rolling out their first domestic unit, meaning you can put it in your home and it's actually built upon a treadmill. Okay. The base of it is an actual treadmill.
360.
A 360 treadmill where you can run and gun on the treadmill. You're actually getting exercise while you're gaming.
Yeah.
You're not sitting in the gaming chair. Your ability to be in shape to outrun your opponent is now here. It's not just a stock speed that your first-person shooter can use, like in Halo or James Bond or 007 is what I should say. Or what are the current
Call
ones?
of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duties.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And, now you have to actually be able to outrun your opponent to get better or to survive. And you have vests on, weighted vests.
When you get hit, you're going to get hit.
You're going to feel it. This is what
It's the future.
This is the future of not only gaming but fitness.
Of the world.
Of the world. You guys have to pay attention to these things if you want to make money and invest your money in. Now, I'm not telling you to invest your money in any of this. What I'm telling you is if you want to invest your money, to keep your eye on commodities, on real estate, on home fitness, on artificial intelligence, and on virtual reality.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your eyes on these industries, guys. All right. There's plenty of other industries. There's plenty
The
of others.
watches, like you said, watches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's so many cars.
Absolutely. There's plenty of other industries. You can make money in any industry. Excuse me. But these industries are going to have some monstrous returns.
Oh yeah.
You can go from, I'm living in my mom's basement, I want to get ahead, there's something that I need to do, to multimillionaire overnight.
Right.
These are the opportunities you need to pay attention to. I'm not telling you to invest in them. I'm telling you to pay attention to them. And if you pay attention and study these markets and these industries, you will see the opportunity. I'm already invested into artificial intelligence. I'm already invested into fitness. I'm already invested into real estate. I'm already invested into gold.
Watches.
And that's a commodity that we're not talking about, but I'm invested into watches. Yes, I have a diverse portfolio.
Yeah.
I'm literally telling you 75% of my portfolio and what to watch for and how you can survive off investment money when you don't have a job because AI came in and took it. Or, you know, something along those lines of your company's downsizing. But you know what? You got $1 million in the bank because you fucking jumped on the industry leader for artificial intelligence. Good for you. Now you don't have to worry about the bills. Now you have money to work with, to live off of, to build another company, to build a company. All I'm telling you to do is pay attention. And all I want you to do is win. Mike, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's beautiful. And also, I was going to say, if you don't know what we're talking about with Omni and what the future could look like, go watch Ready Player One. It came out, I think, 2017, 16. It's based in 2044. All right. Ohio. It's set in Cleveland, Ohio. Still the fastest growing city. Guess what's all around there? Trailer parks, all stacked up on top of each other and shit. And everybody has these Omnis, basically. And there's nobody cares about the real world anymore. Nobody cares about anything except their virtual reality currency, except their virtual reality life, how big they are in that virtual world. So I could totally see this coming by 2044 now. With this thing, I'll put the image in this so you guys could see what we're talking about. It fits in your room like a glove.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even notice that thing.
It's literally smaller than a treadmill.
Yeah.
Like a gym treadmill.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I will be buying this stock.
Yeah.
And it's not public yet, and it's at $2 a share. So I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I wish everybody
the
best and success in 2021 to 2025 and beyond.
Yeah.
Now you know how to set your goals. Now you know how to achieve your goals. Now you know how to save your money. Now you know how to invest your money. And the key is just to be consistent. Consistently look at these markets on a daily basis. Consistently save your money. And when the opportunity presents itself, take it.
Yeah. Don't be scared.
And then call me when you make some money.
Yeah.
Mike, you got anything else to say?
I would say, guys, make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review. All the feedback here helps. You know, if you guys have any questions, you know, for Chris or whatever, comment, ask him. He's an open book. So it could be about anything, relationships, whatever. The guy's got it all for you. So I'd say that. And guys, go kill this fucking year because 2021 to 2030 should be your decade.
Fuck yeah. I have no words to follow that up. Guys, fucking kick ass. I'll talk to you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Fire!